Brad.
Hi, Rorie.
Were you ever a child?
Maybe? I can't remember.
Spring into the world fully formed.
How about you?
I have been a child before.
Okay.
Some would say I'm still very childlike.
Vestiges of childishness?
Yes. Put those things to pass. I forget what the biblical term is. This is Children of Morta. This is a not very new game.
It's been out for a couple months?
Yeah, it came out a couple months. I got somebody sent me a message on Uplay of all places saying I should take a look. I know me and Jason have been playing it.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be worth a quick look because even if it's old,
yeah, it's not that old. I think it came out like
boss time.
Like 6-ish weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is this like a mini boss or something?
This is a mini boss, yes. They kind of pop up. It's very Diablo-esque. This is a roguelite, as in their terminology.
Just keep rolling. All right.
Got it. I can only roll so many times. This is a very Diablo-esque kind of roguelite. You have randomized maps and everything like that. You play as a family that's trying to get to the bottom of a big, dark mountain where the ancient evil is growing. And so far, I've killed a lot of little spiders. I'm still trying to get past the first boss in this, which I think we'll get to. Oh shit! There's another one. God dang it! Let me get this. Oh boy! What are you guys doing to me? Oh shit! Oh! Ow! 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 I have some powers here. I'm gonna use this one. Hopefully, I haven't been hurting myself too bad. Oh no! He's got this weird field thing here.
Thanks. This is a lot.
This is a lot. Okay, I'm gonna use my superpower here.
I have questions, but you seem to have your hands full. So I'm just gonna leave you be.
Yeah,
all right,
I misused my ultimate power, but I think I should be able to get some more in a bit.
Why did it desaturate?
Because I have my ultimate on.
Oh, I see.
That was way worse than I should have expected.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting a handle on this game's combat so far, but every once in a while you will hit a big spawn point of enemies that will definitely give you some hurting. So now my ultimate was theoretically is supposed to allow you to attack more rapidly for a period of time, and it definitely did for a second there, but I think I used it too late in that fight to really do a thing. I have to build it back up, hopefully before we get to this boss that we're going to talk about.
Why are you exploding?
Because I have a perk? I have basically I get damage enemies burn in fire. That's going to be really good. I have what are the shrines they had in Diablo where you get a temporary increased movement speed or anything like that?
Sure.
Basically they have that same thing here.
Okay.
This might be a little mini quest coming up here. Let's see what this says.
Are these random?
Found a journal. These are, yeah, as far as I can tell, these are all kind of random. The caravan went missing several days ago due to the cave's proximity to the grove. Drake called in that favor I owed him. Maybe now he can let that whole fiasco in the barren seas go. I don't know who these people are. We continue the search for the caravan in the morning. There's a lot of these weird little story rooms that'll have like different stuff for your family members. Sometimes you'll team up with partners and everything like that. It's all very random as far as I can tell. So what I picked up in the other room up there was I believe I forget the names of everything, but these ones down, the damaged enemies burn in fire is like a permanent kind of buff that your character has from now on, which are really handy to have. This run so far hasn't been super lucky, but you can see now when I hit something, it's on fire.
Permanent, that perk is permanent just to this run,
Yes,
right?
I think you can only have so many and it'll start cycling through.
She doesn't keep it in a subsequent run.
No. Yeah, it definitely is let go of. I feel like the frame rate's starting to get a little chuggy, which is unfortunate, but I'll keep playing anyway.
This PC has been through a lot.
Yeah, it's been through a lot lately. So there's the little checkpoint markers where you have to go to the next area. There should be like 2 or 3 more before I get to this boss, and I'm going to try and get to the boss. And I've tried this boss, I think 3 or 4 times now, and I haven't gotten through. I think this character specifically has the best chance because it's a spider that moves really quick.
Yeah, last time I saw you play this, you were sword and shield, I believe. So
yes.
Is this kind of like character-based?
Yes, there's a whole family of 6 people, and you can eventually unlock them all. I've unlocked 3 so far. Every time you die in the game, you're starting to get more stuff, which is really nice. You get more characters and more upgrade paths for all the characters that you have. And a lot of I'll show you the skill tree in a second here. So this is, I forget her name, the bow and arrow lady. So you have the skill tree, you have to, it's basically experience based, you gain more experience as you kill stuff. I have the inner rhythm, which is what I'm thinking of. So these skills over here affect your whole family. Oh. So this is, everybody in the family gets better moving speed.
And I'm sure all of this is persistent.
Yes, all of this stuff is very persistent. So you do keep all this, but I have, next skill level I get, I'll be able to upgrade a little bit. But yes, it's Linda, yeah, that sounds about right. The story is really well written. We'll talk about that in a bit more later, but it's surprisingly moving so
like
far kind
a
of story for a...
Interesting frame for a roguelike.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Your whole family's together, and every time you don't really die in this game, you kind of get brought back to the family manor.
when I heard the premise for this game, I thought it was going to be a rogue legacy kind of thing of like, oh, each run is a new descendant of the family.
No, it's
like,
it's a little more persistent than that. I mean, you did have persistence in Rogue Legacy, obviously, but this is definitely more Diablo style, and I don't think it can be understated how I think these 2D graphics look really, really good.
Yeah, it's a nice style.
It's very Dead Cellsy, like super animated.
Yeah, nicely animated
sprites, but really well animated. And a lot of the family stuff up in the overworld is, that's interesting. There are 2 markers going ahead here. Maybe they go to the same zone, we'll see. The one complaint I had, not really a super complaint, but as a roguelite, you're not gonna be, you don't start this game very good at anything. It takes a while to start getting powerful, and I feel like I'm getting to a point with this character that I'm pretty okay with.
Triumph over adversity.
It's just
that's video games.
It is a lot of replaying of these first couple levels.
Yeah, I get
and
it.
it's kind of repetitive at this point. I'm ready to move on. And I feel like the first boss especially is kind of a weird power check on you.
That thing, I saw you fight it once before.
Yes,
it seemed like a lot.
Hey buddy, you go back there and you stay there for a second. That should repulse him enough for me to get. Oh god, he's laying poison on me? Oh no, that's not good at all. The other thing, as a roguelike, whatever, I'm gonna keep on saying that word over and over again. There's not a lot of opportunities to regain health here that I've found. There's plenty of the tutorial, but in the actual game itself, you do rely on these little potions for a lot of it. And if you don't find those, or you're not lucky with those finds, you can have a hard time. Instantly heals, the Obelisk of Vitality. I'm gonna save that for now in case I get closer to death. If I need it, I can always come back to it later. So yes, you have this dash button. You see those little 2 bars under your character that'll get you out of danger pretty quickly. I don't have a way to shield myself. And also she can move and fire at the same time, but her stamina will go down. If that runs all the way out, you'll kind of stop moving for a bit, which is not good. Also, she has a skill that I just unlocked where if you stand still and keep on firing, your attacks will get more powerful as you stand still. But for the most part, you still got to keep a wary eye on your surroundings and try to avoid anything that hits you. But now that I have fire damage, DOT, I'm feeling pretty good about this run so far. I definitely am missing. There's another like superpower that you can get on a different button that I think I'm missing, but it depends on what you find in the chest and everything like that. I haven't had really good luck with bonuses like that, but I'll see if I can find a secret room. My big complaint here is that the enemies don't set off the spike traps. Seems like they should.
I like a game where the enemies are all subject to the same rules as you.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna get a chest up here. Oh shit. Let's see what's up here. Chests like these can be unlocked with gemstones, which I have a couple of. We'll see what I get in here. Hopefully more than just gold. Gemstone wrapping. Drops a gemstone, okay. Oh, I can use this right away, I guess, and get a gemstone. That was kind of pointless, but I got some gold out of it. These little doors over here are challenge rooms. They'll have different little stuff in here. I've played Pong with enemies. A lot of them are just like kind of combat oriented. I have no idea what this one is. Let's take a look. Take a look at the books. I guess I get some gold. New codex entry. Elixir of Camellia.
Maybe this one's just a freebie?
I don't know. Let's see. This is just gold here. This might just be you have a database of stuff that you collect as you go along, and maybe that unlocks something I can craft later on. I'm not really sure.
Codex, if you will.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Oh, stuff down here? Oh, okay. This was a whole thing. It was like a weird side area. All right. I'm full on health, so I'll leave that for now, and I'm gonna go down here. And I think the boss is out in the corner. Let's see. Oh, shoot. So the problem is now I don't have enough rage to do my ultimate rage meter thing, and I don't know if there's gonna be enough enemies between me and the boss to, yeah, I think this is the boss. This sucks.
Tired of being called shady, he instead adopted the title Mysterious Shopkeep.
Okay. I have gemstones that I need to spend on this stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough stuff for this one. I'm gonna go and do that.
What was that? I didn't...
It's a new codex entry. It's a...
No, I'm sorry, the thing you just bought.
Oh, it's something, the little talismans, you can, if you see the little down green arrow on the on top of my health bar down there, that's kind of a one-off. You can use them when in a rough moment, and I think it'll boost. That seems like it's gonna upgrade my movement skill. I'm gonna wait until I get into this boss room. And now I really regret not saving the dang ultimate that I had before, because this boss is pretty challenging.
Doesn't it spawn ads, I thought?
Yes, a lot of ads, and the boss will actually, you'll see in a second, it'll drop right on top of you. So you have to keep moving and also kill the ads while also trying to attack the boss.
I have faith in you.
So far, I have not had a huge amount of luck. What do I have to use here? At least I got the fire thing.
All 8 eyes studied the one so willing to walk into their own tomb.
Kind of a Lord of the Rings-esque art. Keep on firing here. So she usually drops down like that first, then she'll go up into the clouds and start to drop down on you. You gotta roll away from that, but also there's a million things on me already.
Yeah,
like, holy shit.
AoE for sure.
Yeah, well, I can't dodge anymore, so she just slammed me. I'm gonna die real quick here.
Can you dodge out of the spider webs?
Yes, but I'm moving fucking slow, and it's really tough to see that prompt where she's
that's
like
a
dropping.
lot.
It's really a lot. I don't feel super
health.
awesome.
Okay, I was about to say you had like 4 health.
Okay, yeah, I think
Oh,
I
you
got.
know, like almost half.
We'll see. I'll keep on pegging away. Shit.
She almost has less health than you now.
Oh Christ! But I can't roll very often, and he's gonna hit me.
Almost got your ult, or whatever it is.
Do I? Oh, that's really.
Oh, health.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Oh my god, you might actually do it.
Oh, I don't have enough rage yet.
All right, just
she's bleeding too now,
slow
so
and steady.
Hey.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right, let's see now. Oh boy, I got my ultimate. I'm activating it. Oh no!
Don't get cocky. Roll.
Oh boy! I'm out of ult.
Oh man, just.
Oh boy, I think I got it. Oh, hey-o.
Congratulations.
Death slowly beckoned to bestow its peace.
Yeah, last time I saw you fight that with the sword,
I got pounded.
the sword and shield guy, it seemed like a lot to do.
She seems like a much better character for this kind of ranged thing, and I don't know what I picked.
Is that more gold down there?
Let's see. I definitely need more gold.
Right there?
No, that's just a webbed up corpse here. Let's move on to the next area, and I'm gonna go back to the house in a bit, maybe show you one more character and talk about some more of the mechanics here. I'm really glad I beat this.
Filled to the brim with life,
I did not think I was going to.
started to pulse.
Curious to see.
As I said, the potions that you find dropping are pretty.
They had opened, a step closer to the spirit at the heart of the caves. Though before taking that step, caution dictated a return to home.
Oh, you don't just keep going.
No, I guess I'm gonna go home anyways.
Huh.
We got to talk it over with me and my fam. Found a journal.
Yeah, I wonder if they just straight up give you the chance to switch characters between
looks like
floors.
Well, I'm gonna go back and talk to my family first. There's a lot of story in this game, a lot of dialogue, and not dialogue per se, but like narration.
The Spider King had been removed from the path leading to the halls of Aneadaya. Although the pestering of greedy goblins might still prove dangerous along the way.
Huh, so I wonder if that was a one-time fight?
I don't know.
Like you don't have to beat that spider every run?
I definitely can warp past that part now.
So it's a little bit of a different structure.
Yeah. You might be able to repeat it. I'm assuming if you go through it again with a different character or the same character, you might just be able to fight the boss again if you want.
Yeah, but you
to do it.
maybe don't have to.
Yeah.
I guess like that's pretty like Spelunky-esque, right? To unlock shortcuts to subsequent areas.
Precision upgrade is unlocked. I'm assuming that's in bins. So before we get in here, let's talk about this house real quick. Again, the pixel art in here is, I find, really superb. You can kind of not warp around, but you'll be able to look at everybody in the house and kind of get ideas of what they're thinking about. If they have any problems going on, you can also kind of talk to. They're little scripted sequences. I wonder where the kid is. Kid with the knives. I can't think. I can zoom in, but I rescued a wolf pup in the caves, and I think I have to find some roots to heal it. I'm assuming that'll be something I can look into later. But for now, so when you get enough gold, you come back here and you have these different upgrades. These affect your entire family. It's a Bergson family. So once you get gold back, I have 962. I'm gonna go and spend that on precision. More crit is always good. There's also this thing called the Book of Ray, which I think you have to pick these up as you go through the dungeon. I don't find they're called obelisks, little shrines, so I don't think that's super handy right now. I'm gonna go and spend a little more on my movement speed upgrade is really expensive. Armor is always handy. Warfare, so I'm gonna get more damage. I think I need to get more gold before I can go back. So as I've been going, every time you die, you will have another kind of thing unlocked in the house. There's a library. I'm assuming there's more stuff that's going to be unlocked. Oh, here's a little. Let's see what happens.
Past holds both the joy and bitterness of time. Sheila could help them, as John said, but Ben...
I'm getting a certain vibe from this narrator, and I can't place it.
Sting.
It sounds a lot like somebody.
Not like Deckard Cain-ish,
No,
but a little...
I mean, some character that I can't put my finger on. It's going to drive me crazy.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little vignettes like that, and there's also, you can kind of warp around the town. I haven't been able to free look yet, but here's my little brother who has his knives now, and he's...
Little kids should not have knives.
Hey, he's pretty good. I'll show you a little bit of him now. Let's see if we can move on to the next area. He's really weak. I've only unlocked like, I think he's still skill level 1.
It's a good looking game.
It's really good looking, yeah, and you can kind of just pan around anytime you want to. But let's get back into killing. How about that? So library, if you're interested, has a bunch of codex internals about enemies that you found and everything like that. I'm gonna go back down to chapter select. So the whole idea here is that this goddess called Rorie is kind of put your family with the impetus to protect this mountain that has a lot of power in it and a lot of evil in there as well. Yeah, I can definitely move on now. So the Lost Trenches are up next. I'm gonna try playing that with my brother.
What does this looks like?
What's that?
Go back real quick. Was it
Sure.
to that map?
Yep.
Did you say this is like maybe 4 areas?
There's 3, I think 3 areas here, maybe 4, and then there's also, if you look around here, I think there's going to be at least
more portals opening up.
More portals.
Okay,
Yeah,
so there's
definitely
probably
gonna be,
quite a few areas.
Yeah, I
overall.
feel like 12. I'm not sure, but I don't know much about the length of the game personally, but it seems this game is reviewed extraordinarily well.
Yeah, seems
with
pretty.
people, so
it looks like it plays well. Like that's the crucial thing.
It's pretty fun. I got to a point where I was feeling like a little overwhelmed by the difficulty early on, but as you gain power and gold and you upgrade your skills and everything like that, it feels a little more manageable. I don't know how I'm going to do with this character because he's still kind of a rook, but we'll find out.
Just at the core, controls pretty snappy.
Yeah,
pretty responsive.
Yeah. Do I have one skill point? Okay.
I think it's out on PS4 and Xbox, or has been for a bit.
I'm not sure. This is
I think that I'm pretty sure that's right.
Okay. It's definitely on Steam. This is what we're playing on now.
I think there's the Switch version is pretty close. Like it's a couple 3 weeks off.
This would be a great Switch game.
Yeah.
It's a $20 on Steam. Well worth the price of admission so far. So this character is where's his name? Kevin. This is your little. You start off playing as the father of this whole clan. This is his son. He's got 2 knives, and as you hit people, he'll start frenzying. And again, it's bullshit that this doesn't set them off, but he has like a kind of a reverse stamina meter. Oh, this is gonna go poorly here. As you start attacking way quicker.
It's like the Diablo monk thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Build up like fury or something, and then cash it in.
As long as you kill stuff within a certain amount of time, you can really get going. And I find this style of play to be pretty fun.
Classic thief rogue type.
Yeah, they all seem like they control significantly. Oh man, I got bow and arrow people coming at me. That's no fun. This guy has they all have a starter kind of. Oh boy, that's not good. Fire at me. Okay, good. They all have kind of a generic once every 10-second kind of mass attack. That one's probably the weakest I've seen so far, but they all play very, very differently, which is kind of what you expect in a class-based game, but it's so far been fun to kind of figure out what's going on with each new character. And like I said, I think I have at least 3 more to pop off. I think the grandmother gets in here for, oh dear. They're pretty good about not spawning enemies around you like that all so often, but when they do, it can be a little frustrating. And they're still coming in. I'm not doing great this run, but I don't need to. I already beat that boss.
That's right.
You guess you can kind of pick which character you want to play with because it doesn't seem like the unlocks really vary, or the vignettes at home, I believe, aren't tied to what you're playing with, so you'll still progress in the game even if you had plays the same character all the way through. That's what I'm assuming. What do I got now? I don't have any special attacks to do, so I'm going to move on to the next area. We'll see how far I can get. I already took a huge amount of damage that time. It's a little bit tough to, this character especially, you basically have to keep attacking in order to be effective in combat, but you also, the instinct is to dodge away, but that's maybe not always the best thing for you. So I got a skill point. That's a cool skill up tree.
Quite an effect.
Oh, there are a lot of bad guys out, including a boss. I'm going to get my vitality. I don't know what that, I think that's just a full heal. Oh, this is really gonna go incredibly poorly. I got health here though. I think I'm doing okay.
It's kind of just like cutting through these people.
Yeah, this when he gets actually going, and I have a health potion waiting for me, so go and rely on that. I think the obelisk might have done something for like, I don't know, I'm not sure. I think it was a one-time only full heal, but it's a little tough to read all the text that pops up when you're playing this game because it does. You want to keep on moving like any good roguelike. I haven't seen. There's no like timer or anything like that, but you definitely want to kind of keep on moving on with the action, picking up gold, incrementing, getting better little by little. Have any questions, Brad?
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
honestly.
It's pretty fun.
It looks pretty well put together. I kind of want to try this.
Yeah, I kind of recommend it.
Kind of want to maybe check out that Switch version when it comes out.
Yeah, that will be Ring of Cloaking.
I think I've got that right. I think that version is yet to come out.
Easily Googleable.
It's true.
So I got a Ring of Invisibility. I can turn invisible. Let's see what this does.
The sum total of human knowledge is at your fingertips.
At all times.
Including the release date of the Switch version of Children of Morta.
Their place was in the bloodless forest.
Oh dear.
Vanished for their...
The first area didn't have many ranged attackers, but it looks like they're throwing some more of that at you. Oh, what the heck is that? That's an obelisk. A lot of really good detail in the art too. Like they put a lot of time. I don't think you saw a family like talking together cutscene, but they'll hug each other and do all that kind of stuff and interact with each other in ways that are definitely like custom animated for specific cutscenes. Which,
speaking of custom animated, I don't know how I feel about this kid's Naruto run.
Oh really? Yeah. Well, it's anime, Brad.
Sure.
Let's turn on this Ring of Invisibility. I think that's pretty much the basics of Children of Morta.
Yeah,
it's really
cool.
Good. Let me see if I can sneak by somebody here.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that.
I'm invisible. You can't see me. And now I'm invisible.
Yeah, like I don't know. We didn't have any intention of missing this one when it first came out. Once in a while, something sneaks by that we would have normally been interested in. This seems super cool. I want to check this out.
Oh man, I'm getting pounded again. And that's gonna blow me up.
Wow.
That day.
Wow. I thought you were just kind of steamrolling this level.
That guy was hitting me really hard, and also I missed the fact that there's an explosive right behind him.
And all of a sudden it went bad.
Yeah, it can go at any time.
And again, no like permanent penalties to death. You just start over.
You get more gold.
As the
characters aren't hamstrung or anything.
Of the corruption, Mary was curious to know which village had been attacked this time.
That's a baby.
However, that worry gave way to panic when Lucy entered.
What's up with Lucy?
I don't know.
Oh no!
Corruption.
Poor beasts.
Maybe you get to play as Lucy?
Slaughtered.
No, but I've wandered out here as the mom before, and she had this nice little vignette while these deer were coming up to her and like getting fed by her. So now it's now that's unpleasant because that corruption's right outside. What will happen next on the next episode of the Bergsons? You'll have to find out yourself by playing Children of Morta. Available now on Steam, and if Brad is to be believed, also available on Switch and Xbox.
Yes, console's definitely out now.
I like this a lot. I will keep trying my best to play it. I'll probably one of those games where I'll hit a boss I can't beat and then give up for a while and maybe come back to it later. But
it looks like something good to chip away at.
It looks awesome. Yeah. It's a really good looking game. So if you're in the mood for a roguelite at this time of your gaming history,
I might just be.
Give Children of Morta a try.
I will do that.
Thanks, Brad.